Tech Report is coming to you from Cape Town's Companies Gardens this week. Why, you might ask? Well, this is part of my neighborhood, and I'm going to take you around to some of my favorite spots with the help of a really cool South African app. VoiceMap harnesses that unique South African storytelling drive, allowing you to document the best spots in your neighborhood and share them seamlessly. It also helps you explore other neighborhoods and experience places you might not otherwise have gone to. There's a lot of complex technology that makes VoiceMap work, but the app itself is actually really simple to use. It connects a voice to a location to create an experience that is uniquely immersive and intimate. And the wonderful thing about being a local startup means emphasis has been placed on getting local stories, told from the Bo-Kaap to the wine farms of South Africa to Newtown in Jersey, and don't forget the SA heritage site of the Companies Gardens. Ian, welcome to Tech Report. It's good to have you here. Let's start off at the very beginning. What is VoiceMap?
VoiceMap's two things. The first is our mobile apps that allow anybody to take a walk and on that walk to enjoy an immersive audio tour. The second is a publishing tool that allows anybody to create their own audio tours.
Where did the idea for VoiceMap come from?
I was a freelance journalist, and I spent most of the last 10 years traveling. I spent a lot of my time in Asia, a year in India, and I moved around a lot, and I would arrive in a place and I would have very little handle on what it was and how I should sort of respond to it. And whenever I met by chance a local, and that local gave me their insights, they gave me a way into the place of seeing it, my whole way of looking at it changed. By sort of using technology, we've found a way of scaling that and making it accessible at any time to all people. You go to voicemap.me, you log into our publishing tool, and you start to drop pins on a map, basically. And those reflect real places, obviously, where your eventual listener will walk, and as they walk, they'll sort of come close to those pins, and the audio that they attach as part of this process plays. So it's basically a planning, which is mapping the route, creating a script so that the audio and the distance follow a similar sort of time pattern, because you can't walk for 2 minutes and talk for 10. Then recording and uploading the audio.
If you have your back to Table Mountain, you'll see the old slave lodge just to your right. Straight ahead, you're looking down Adderley Street, the old road which linked the gardens to the fort.
Ian, is there any kind of cost associated with it, whether it's to retrieve a narrative or to put up a narrative?
So at the beginning of the route, if you go to the publishing tool at voicemap.me and you start on a route, you choose a price. It can be free, or it can be 99 cents US, because we use that. That's the way most of the app stores work. They use those increments, and that's the price of your route. And that's what the end user will pay on the other side of this process. And so the person who creates the route can also sell it and then earn royalties on every download.
You can either download the app and use free stories to experience a neighborhood, stories made by locals, or you can create your own story about your hood by going through the simple creation process online. In a world where emphasis is placed on tech and efficiency instead of wisdom and experience, VoiceMap is a welcome breath of fresh air and a great way to use technology to connect with the world.